Hey, this Omar, and I just on here just talking on this the stance that everybody is having on Dion, and you got some people that's cool, like, yeah, all right, that's nothing, no big deal, but they got a lot of people that's like saying like he did such a horrible thing by leaving Jackson State. But what are the things that you know that people can kind of like think about before you kind of lean either way? Is some people have the right to change their mind. And what I mean by that is I can feel this one way and talking about, yeah, he came with the with he wanted to build up HBCUs, right? That was his dream in 2020. That's what he wanted to do. And then, 3 years later, he could have envisioned himself doing something else, you know. And there's nothing wrong with having a personality or demeanor of of change and wanting to accept different challenges, but you can easily just go and say, okay, yeah, he went and he took his skill set and went to like a all white school and just cap it like that. He went to the money and shit like that. But what about the things that might have possibly led to him leaving? Like there's not enough people saying stuff about it. You know what I'm saying? Like they got a facility or stadium that can seat 60,000 and only 28,000 come to the game, and then but yet you asking just a simple question like, yeah, where's the money at? You know what I'm saying? Because that's a big difference from saying it's C60 and 60 came, as opposed to 60 has been said to have come, but it actually turned out that it was 20 something. That's like a big discrepancy. You know what I'm saying? So he just wondering that question like, yeah, what's up, like what's going on, and I guess sometimes when you working with us, sometimes it's always this, like, do something on the lookout, or like don't ask too many questions. You feel me? Like, yeah, this is just the way shit been done, and just go with it, because this is just how stuff is done or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? He probably could have been cool with that if it was just that. But then, you got the incident where, them people, they steal this shit. You feel me? And I don't care what any of them other schools, you don't never hear no shit like that happening ever. Or somebody running up and the coach of Alabama, or the coach of Ohio State, or the coach of Michigan, or the coach of USC, or the coach of any of them Power Fives. You don't never hear them have an incident like that happening, you know? And if you could see how he was describing it, and like he was fucked up about it, you know. His kids, he had his kids had hit they shit ran up in, so that's gonna make a person feel some type of way. Cause he probably could have accepted if people gonna, rough my stuff. That's cool. I get that shit happens. He older, he understand how people be. But, when you see it happen to your kid, I guess as a parent, you're gonna feel some different type of way about it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was a different race of people that did that. It was his own people. The people that he was saying, like, yeah, out of all them places he could have decided to go to, he went and he had they offered him an opportunity and he ran with it. And you know, to have that something like that happen, some people might think like, oh yeah, that's minor. It just come with life. Charge it to the game. But there's some people that don't want to have to, you know, had that charge it to the game type of feel, you know what I'm saying? Like especially if you in like a college atmosphere. If I'm on the streets and I'm playing the streets, then yeah, I get that's what come with it, you know. But if you kind of being a damn civilian and you trying to do shit on the up and up, and you know what I'm saying, like that shit happened to you, like in that area or around there, then you going to be like you fucked up about it. And like if everybody just look at how he was going, like how he was feeling, that's supposed to be the happiest day of his professional career. Like he was so happy of that moment, and in the same breath he was talking about how, you know, somebody came and got his shit. Like even though it's material shit, it's just like damn, you know, it can take you back and just or take you aback and make you be like, you know, is this, are you really getting appreciated? You know, you could think like that because you have that right as a human to feel that way. You trying to help, and you know, there's a ton of people he help, and he is grateful for. You know, but you know, there's people that yeah, you know, just go with the flow type of shit. Yeah, you know, yeah, I'm finessing you, but just yeah, just rock with it. You know, there's some people that's nah, I mean, if y'all gonna go like that, you know what I'm saying, you probably thinking like shit, I might as well go and, you know, bump up the pay and know like shit situation like that ain't gonna happen to me. You feel me? And it could leave a sour taste in your mouth. And not saying that that's the sole reason, but if you see that it's a bit of corruption up in the top, and you got stuff like that shit they could even get that shit off as far as roughing me and my little man shit, then it's like, you know, I gotta do something. I gotta take us out of this type of environment. You know what I'm saying? It ain't healthy, and you know, you as a right, as somebody that's, you know, moderately successful, you had that right to, you know, go into an area where you know what I'm saying, you feel that it'll be more smoother, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta worry about that type of shit. You feel me? Cause how you know his, you know, his son might not have felt like being curried, and when he went and got a joint, and then he went to find out who did that shit, then he kind of transformed from the mental that he has of trying to be you know, a ball player. Then he kind of can, you know, adapt to the a different sort of mentality. It could just happen, you know, as quick as that. And so, why should I be the victim? I'm gonna go ahead and let them know I don't rock like that. You know, it's real easy to do that and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So I think he, you know what I'm saying, he it was more factors than just the money. They just throwing, oh yeah, it's just the money, and he ran for the money. You know what I'm saying? People gotta people gotta see the whole script. You know what I'm saying, before you can say whether, you know, this shit is one way. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So, you know, when you see that, like I said, if y'all could just see that image, man, like a dude holding back tears, because he just it's something that just really like was a gut punch, man. Like that shit really like hurt his soul, man. I could tell, I could see it. Like his core was just, he was just fucked up about that shit, man. It was like he just don't want to be around that shit no more. You work hard, and like I said, you can decide to still be around that if you want, and then some people just choose to just elevate and just want to be around something different, you know. And you know, he got that right. You know, all of us do. So you know, that's just my thoughts on it. I just needed that, you know, people just don't draw a conclusion off of just the the obvious. You feel me? Like you got, it's always leads something to a damn breakup. You know what I'm saying? It's always it's always two sides to every story. That's all it is too. All right, that's my thoughts on it. Thanks for listening.